Okay, so guys, if I talk about the agenda of this particular session, in this session, we will be talking about these 5 given points where you can simply see that there is an introduction part where first we will be talking about, yes, Pratik, you will be getting the recording. So you just stay in this particular session. So whatever knowledge or whatever the like value you can get from this particular session, you can get. And by any chance, if you miss any of the thing, you still have the recording available. My like your colleague or like my colleague and counselor will be sharing with you the recording of this particular session, or you simply can check out on the link or on the YouTube channel of IM Skills. Okay, so this agenda we are talking about, first we will be discussing the introduction part, where I'll be helping you to understand about IM skills, about your trainers who will be teaching you in this particular program. And there is a more about like how this industry works, what is the like journey of IM skills. I'll be helping with you all these things. Next, we will be discussing about what, why, and how of data analytics, right? How it works, what are the processes, what you need to follow, and why you should care about data, and what are the opportunities are there related to data in this particular industry. Then I'll be helping you to know that what is the right structure to basically learn data analytics, right? Because there are various things in industry that people learn, and there are various, like you can say, learning pattern or knowledge available across the industry. But what is the exact structure that can make you a better data analytics at a and that can help you effective in this particular industry, right? So you have to be very precise or concentrate on this particular or focus on this particular steps, because that will be something which can make you effective in this industry. Then how to get the jobs in data analytics industry. That is one of the topics that we will be discussing. And at the end, I have a surprise for all of you, which you guys really enjoy at the end of this session. Okay, so I have a question. Are getting any certificate for this session? Shilpa, this is just a orientation session. So I hope after learning or after understanding in this session, you won't be data analyst, right? So don't expect any certification in this session. But yes, if you complete the course, you have various very prestige and well-renowned certifications waiting for you. So once you complete the program, you can actually certify yourself from the like international academies, international like renowned organization who will be certifying you in data analysis skill. Okay, so moving forward, guys, what is the duration of this session? It's just 1 hour, not much, right? So in 1 hour, you will be getting the complete insights about all the things that we will be discussing. Okay, so let's start with the IM skills, guys. What IM skills is, right? So first, let me just help you to understand who we are. So IM skills is basically one of the leading online education service provider in the industry right now. And we have the highest traffic in terms of like people who are looking out for data analytic course they will be doing from us. So that is the highest traffic we are like driving on our website for any particular program in the industry. And if I talk about the headquarter that we have our headquarter in New Delhi, India, and IM Skills right now presence in more than 45 countries. So even once you learn this particular program, you can see during or your sessions, you have the participants from across the world. They are doing this course from the various countries. So right now our presence available in 45 plus countries. Next, if I'll talk about how we started and grown, right? So as you already aware about us right now, but let's talk about how we started and grown into the industry. So we started in 2015. We came up with the data analytics master program in the industry with more than 10 years of experienced professional with us, right? So all the trainer teaching you in this program, they are highly experienced. They have more than 10 years of experience in the industry, and they have crafted this course, which is a completely a balanced and perfect course in terms of practical learning. So during your course, you will be working upon the various projects, and do you have centers in Bangalore? So right now we have our hiring partners available across the industry. Even in Bangalore, we have our hiring partners available, but our operations are going online. But our presence is available in more than 45 countries, right? So Dipankar is saying, currently I'm living in Lithuania. After finishing this course, will I be able to get internship here in Lithuania? Absolutely, right. So internship, we have two types of internships available. One, where we will be helping you with internship in your local organization available in your respective countries, respective cities. Another internship opportunity is that everyone can do, which is our online internship. So you simply can enroll for that online internship or remote internship with us, and we will be helping you to get your like recommendation letter for the internship and also the experience certificate for the internship, right? Abhishek is saying that after learning data analysis course, is it necessary to learn web developing? No, it is not required because it is not your work, right? Your work is to analyze data. Developing website is not your work, right? So it is not required in this industry. Perfect. So let me just move forward. So 2015 is the year when we started this particular program. We grown very fast. Within just 1 year, we have completed or trained more than 1,000 professional in data analytics industry. Apart from this, if I'll talk about 2018 is the number when we have reached or achieved more than 33 plus countries. We were present at that time in more than 33 countries in 2018. In 2023, if I'll talk about, we ranked number one by various media houses to achieve highest placement record, right? So are a student able to get or more likely to get placed in the industry? Why? Because the structure of the program is like this, which gives you that in-depth about the program and also the practicality about the data analytics skill. Right now, if I talk about this year, what we have done extraordinarily, then you can see simply that we have exclusively added various tools in our program, and one of them is the Alteryx, which is not very much covered in the industry by the any other institute. So it is something which is the unique proposition you will be getting here. So in 2024, we have added some tools which are well renowned in the industry, which are well required in the industry, and we have the complete combination of all those tools covered in our program. So including R, Python, Power BI, Tableau, Excel, VBA, SQL, we are also covering the Alteryx, which is like really something required in the various big organizations. I have a question. I am a residence professional. So after completion of this course, do I need to do internship for certification or not? See, certification for internship is different and certification for the course is different, right? So if you don't want to undergo with the internship program, you can completely skip that. So it is not like mandatory kind of thing that you have to go through with the internship. So by any chance, if you are a professional who is just looking to upskill yourself with add-on certification in your profile, so you simply can learn this course and can get your completion certificate, and then you can enter into the industry. So it is not required. Got it, Saroj? Perfect. Is the internship paid? No, all the internship which are remote, they are not paid from our end, which are provided by IM Skills and the partner companies. This is not paid. You can do it in part time, right? But the internship that you do with the companies, we help our student to get internship in the various companies as well. And yes, that internship is paid, right? So as I said, there are two types of different internship. One is a guaranteed internship with IM Skills, and another one is something where you will be like working closely with the different companies. So which one? The one with the remote internship with IM Skills partner companies, that is not something which is paid. But yes, the things you will do for the like other companies, that is something you can definitely go ahead and get paid. Perfect. Right. So, and if I talk about the mission of this particular program or mission of IM Skills, then I believe, guys, the mission we have, it's very simple that we want to provide the affordable education across the industry. So even if you just check out our course curriculum, if I check out about like are the structure of the course, it is most comprehensive right now in the industry, which covers almost all the tools and all the techniques of data analytics. But there is something what we are like definitely helping our student, it is that we are providing the affordable education which makes us very reliable for the student. Tarun is asking a question. I have a 5 years of experience non-IT background. After completing course, do I get salary hike based on the current salary or I'll be treated as a fresher? Okay, so basically, Tarun, we have our expert, as I said, Mr. Jatin with us. So I believe that that question answered by Jatin will be like even better because he also hold about 18 years of experience in data analytics industry. So if he guide you, then I believe it will be better opportunity for you. So I request Jatin to please unmute yourself and you simply can help Tarun to understand this.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you, Dipanshu. Yeah, hello everyone. Tarun, see, data analytics is a course field which is not dependent on what background you're coming from. because it is an entirely different domain of working. As a data analyst, you are expected to understand, analyze, and interpret any form of data, irrespective of the industry. So once you go out there as a data analyst, um, you will be treated as, I would say, I'd be frank about you. You will not be treated as a fresher, I would say, because you still have 5 years of experience. And that domain, for example, I don't know if you're from an automotive sector or from telecom. So if you go for a data analyst job in telecom, your 5 years of experience in that industry would count as domain knowledge. So you will not be treated as a, yes, energy. So perfect. So if you are looking for data analytics companies in energy sector, you will not be treated as um, a fresher. But
Pressure.
some companies might uh, consider you a fresher. I will not lie to you for that because um, it depends, and that we also that we'll discuss further that we'll take a resume building and an interview preparation class for you, and there we'll try to explain you that how you have to turn your past experience, which is not a data analytics experience, into something which you can relate to data analytics. If you can successfully do that, then obviously you can apply for jobs which are not fresher jobs. But I cannot guarantee you that not all the companies will. There will be some companies which will treat you like a fresher. So that is the honest truth about that. But if you are like for companies in energy or solar or power generation background, they would consider your domain experience. They won't treat you as fresher. So you have an advantage there.
Perfect. Got it,
Chand,
Tarun. So I believe that answers your questions.
Chand also has a similar question almost
Right.
that I pursued BA honors, so the basics is not clear for data analysis. So I'm capable to learn. So everyone who has some question regarding their background and about the course, once Dipanshu completes his presentation, I have a small presentation to share with you guys, in which I'll explain the details and nitty-gritties of this course. And all of these questions of yours will be answered there. Just to give a brief about is that we have designed this course assuming that we are getting
Jatin,
students from diverse backgrounds and
I'm
also
making you the host for now. You can share your screen. I believe the answers needs to be like right now. So you need to give them
no
answer
problem.
right now. So I'm making you the
No,
host. You just share your screen so that people can take the advantage of it.
sure, definitely. Thank you.
Okay. So I just made you the host. You can share the screen now.
Yes. Okay. So let me just all right. So as I was saying, our data analytics master course that we are offering at IM Skills is yeah. So what we are offering here is a complete hands-on practical course, and the course curriculum is designed in a way that we have assumed that each student is coming from diverse background and he has no knowledge about this thing. And we have designed our course in a way that we start from basics and then we go to advanced. Now, a lot of people, let me first talk about the course and then I'll address the background issue. So, of course, we not only offer you a certification from IM Skills, that would be a master's course certification, but we'll also be aiding you and guiding you and helping you get data analytics certificate from Google and Microsoft, which is an advanced level certification, after which you can very well write in your resume that you're a Microsoft certified data analyst or you're a Google certified data analyst, which would provide you a very big edge when you go out in a job market. So this is a highlight that I would like to point out because people there are charging separate. I mean, the people there are having big separate courses for this, but we have combined this along with this course that after you complete this course, if you want to take it, it's not necessary, it's not compulsory, but if you want to take it, then we'll guide you with that as well. So, if this is done in a continuation, it is more advantageous. If you think I'll take it after next year or 2 years after that, then, a lot of factors come into play. So this is one of the advantages, plus the project completion certificate that we give you along with it, which the project internship, which Dipanshu was mentioning, that once you complete your 6 months course, you have a 2 months project internship with top global companies like PwC, Accenture, Quantium, and TCS. These are global companies, and the project certificates that you will receive after completing those internship projects. And mind you, these internship projects will be on real-time job scenarios, and they're not some simulated or some theoretical examples. These will be real-time job projects which they require at their company level, and you'll be part of that team. You'll be doing that project, and you'll be getting that project completion certificate from those companies, and that will be another added advantage in your resume. So once you complete this course and you also decide to go with either Microsoft or Google certifications, then once you are out of it, you will have 3 certifications: a master's data analyst course certification, a project certification from a top company, top global company, and a Microsoft or a Google certified professional. So in that case, what will happen is you'll be at an advantageous position than other candidates out there in the job market. So this is one of the biggest USP that our course offers. Now, let me just dive into a little bit more detail about this course. So a data analytics project, if you look at a data analytics project, it is comprised of 4 parts. Any data analytics project, if you're doing from start to end, it is comprised of 4 parts. One is data preparation, then other is data storage and transformation. Then the third step is data modeling and creating algorithms. And the fourth and the final step is creating data reports and visualizations. So now what we have designed this course in a manner is that we cover each step of this complete scenario. And for each step, we are teaching you the top most accepted tools that are out there in the market. So if you talk about the first step, which is the data preparation, the most common tool which we all know used for storing data or storing or shared data everywhere is Microsoft Excel. It is the most common tool that you see data is available in form of. Even Google Sheets or any other online data sheet is easily converted to Microsoft Excel. Be it CSV file, be it Excel file, any file, you must have the knowledge of Microsoft Excel and VBA to operate on this data, to store the data, to do data entry, to manipulate that data, which you have, or you want to import some data in form of Excel or CSV. So this first step is covered by we teach you advanced Excel and VBA so that you are well versed with data preparation techniques. Then the next step is data querying, data transformation, and that is done by SQL. SQL is the most common and the most common used query language, and in 99% of the companies, SQL will be used. There are different types of SQL, and we'll also cover that, but mostly the main language remains the same. And SQL is the go-to language for data transformation, data querying, and we teach you that from beginner to advanced level. Then we move to the third step, which is data modeling and creating algorithms. And in that, usually some companies use Python as a coding language or a tool, and some companies use R as a coding language and tool. And we are teaching you both so that it opens you up to the wide array of companies. You are not restricted to companies. If we just teach you Python, you're restricted to companies that are using Python. Or if we just teach you R, you're restricted to applying to companies who are using R. By teaching both of them, we have opened you more area of opportunities to apply for. So that is another, what we are trying to inculcate why we are teaching these tools. Also, R is a little bit more statistical, algorithm focused language, and Python is more machine learning focused language. So we are covering both so that you are equipped with both of them when you go out there for searching jobs. Then comes the most important part, which is as a data analyst is the most important part for you, which is reporting, because you are not required to code and learn coding, you are not required to be an engineer or a coder. You are required to analyze the data and give results and give strategies. That is your job. So a lot of people confuse that, oh, data analyst is, you have, if you don't have a coding background or you don't have an IT background, then you might have a problem. So I just want to clear all those things. These are all myths. Please don't go on them. So data analyst is an entirely different job career path. And data scientist and data engineer is an entirely different career. If you talk about a data engineer and data scientist, then yes, definitely, you should be good at coding. You should be good in technical stuff. You should be good in mathematics. You should be good in you should have a technical background to grow as a data scientist or a data engineer, because that is a coding sensitive job that requires hardcore coding. Data analyst, on the other hand, does not require hardcore coding. It requires you to have knowledge of these tools, to have knowledge of codes, to have knowledge of various tools, because your job is to use these tools to understand the data, and your major job is to analyze. That is why you are called as analyst. So your job is to that I have some data collected over the period of time, and using these tools, I interpret that data, and then I give my observations about that data, and then my recommendations that what we can do to improve that field or that department or that particular scenario, and what we can do to perform better. That is your job, and you should be good at that. So if someone asks me, I am from economics background or I am from uh, uh, non-technical background, you can still be a very good data analyst. And I trust me, I have my colleagues who are working as a data analyst, and they were BA Arts, Bachelor of Arts in history. And there is one who did a BA from Delhi University. He was far away from any scientific or technical background, and he is also now working as a data analyst. And why? Because the only prerequisite of being a data analyst, the only background you should have is analytical thinking. That is the only prerequisite you should have. You should start looking at things with an analytical view, with an analytical optimizer in your brain. You should think of, and if you are doing that in your daily life, if you are taking care of your budgeting, your salary, if you are budgeting your expenses, you are behaving as an analyst. This is what an analyst job is. This is the data. This is what we should do. This is your job. So this is all myth that you have to have a coding experience or you have to have a technical experience, or I am from economics background or I am from this background. Can we do it? Whether I am able to do it, just take it out of your mind. You can all be data analyst first, irrespective of your background or irrespective of your working experience. Second, if you already have some working experience, that is counted as domain knowledge. So for example, like Tarun was working in energy sector, that 5 years of working in energy sector, that would be counted as his domain knowledge. That means he already understands the data of energy sector better than the other industries. So if he's, for example, if he applies a job in energy sector, that 5 years would be counted as total experience. But if he applies in telecom or some other industry, that 5 years may be counted as 3 years or maybe counted as 2 years, depending upon what job he has. So that we will teach you that how you have to present your previous experience in a way that it is linked to analytics. It links to basic skills of data analysis, which is analytical thinking, communication, reporting. My creating presentations and storing data in Excel is also a form of data analytics, which you can present, because I am coming from an era where these tools were not even evolved. We did not even hear of these type of tools. We were doing all the analysis in Excel and presentations. When Power BI came into play and Python came into play, that is when we started shifting into these type of tools. So even if you have worked in Microsoft Excel and presentations, don't worry, that experience will count as analytics, and we will teach you how to present that experience related to this analytics. So don't worry about that. So take all these thoughts out of your mind and understand that this course curriculum is designed in a way to to negate your background, to negate your learnings, what you have, and start and assumed in a way that you are coming from diverse backgrounds. And we go from basic, and I'm speaking as a tutor, we go from basic to an advanced level. And that is one of the USPs that you'll have with IM Skills, that we will not be fostering a teacher-student relationship. We foster a mentor-mentee relationship. To us, all of you would be mentees. We will be acting as your mentors and not just teachers. We will be available to you after class. We will be available to your questions. We are open to your questions all the time. There are students from my class. I just finished a class this weekend, and there was some, I taught something, and there was some class exercise, and we discussed. And there were some students who wanted to do more. They explored, they searched on internet, and they did a project on themselves, practice, which I encourage a lot. And they were facing some problems in that project, which was not even discussed in class. And they wrote a mail to me, and I replied them with the feedback and troubleshooting for that particular project. So we act as a here at IM Skills, we act as a mentors for you. We'll help you understand the course, we'll help you troubleshoot the course. Even if you're not understanding a topic, the entire class is understanding. We still encourage you to come up to us, and we'll take extra 15 minutes just with you, one-on-one, to make you understand that. We will not waste the class's time, but we will also not leave you unsolved. That is how we act. And we'll not just leave you for the course. Once you complete the course, we'll help you with the internship. Once you complete the internship, we'll help you with the preparation of resume. We'll help you with preparation of interviews. And we'll then also help you how to better look for jobs along with your placements that we offer. So we are offering you a mentorship for building up a career and not just teaching you and going away. That is one of the USPs that you will get with IM Skills and tutors of IM Skills. So talking about this course further, there are four USPs that I want to point out apart from the well-designed course curriculum. One, which I've already spoken about, is the three types of certification that you will be getting. Another is that this course is 100% tool-driven. We provide 100% tool-driven training. And when I say that, we do not give you theoretical knowledge of the tools or we show you videos of the tool that is how this works. No, we will be practically using those tools in the class and you'll be using those tools along with us. We'll help you download those tools. We'll help you run with those tools in your laptops. We'll troubleshoot your technical problems as well. We'll troubleshoot your coding problems as well. So this is a 100% tool-driven course. This is we try to impart you as much practical knowledge as we can. And also this is a practical learning course. All the tutors you have carry in their kitty immense amount of industrial experience. So whatever examples we discuss in the class, whatever exercises we give in the class, or whatever projects we discuss in the class, all of them are based on real world applications and real world scenarios. And they are not just theoretical simulations. They're not questions like Mohan had 5 eggs and Raj had 3 eggs, and then you get to know. We will be teaching you the real world applications, the real world problems, the real world scenarios in the class. And those data frames or data would be samples of data from our real world projects. That is the practical learning that we give because all of the tutors have good amount of industrial experience under their belt. And the most important USP, which I always like to mention, is we offer you 24/7 support. So not just the tutors, your counseling team, your admin team, anyone, you can write 24/7. You can call, you can write text on WhatsApp, you can write an email, anywhere, any form of communication, and we will respond to you. We will respond to you 24/7. We are there, our admin team, counseling team, the tutors. If the tutors are not responding, probably they are busy somewhere, you can text the admin or your counselor and they can help you with that. So any one of us from IM Skills would be there to help you 24/7. That is another USP which you get, which you don't even get in your regular classes in your colleges when you go, because some days the teacher might not be available, then you have to wait for the teacher. But here we are giving you an online class simulation, a simulation which will mimic that you are attending a physical class. And not just that, we are giving you a 24/7 support. That is a USP that I would say that gives us an edge from other online education courses out there. This is some basic stats that I want to discuss with you. We post 45,000 plus alumni across courses, IM skills. We have trained around more than 45,000 students. So this again gives you, and this is across courses, but what advantage you have from this is that we have an alumni portal, and you'll always stay connected to other students and other passed out people from alumni portal. And 45,000 people are connected in that alumni portal. So once you complete this course, you get a job, and 2 or 3 years or 4 years or 5 years down the line, you want to change your job. This alumni portal has a job portal where people who have job opportunities in their respective countries post companies post that, or people will help you refer into some companies or into some jobs. And if you have a job opening in mind, you can ask if someone can refer me to that job opening, and you will find that. So even after 5 years down the line, you will get support in finding a new job by our alumni portal, because these will be your colleagues, your seniors, your juniors sitting in the industry, and anyone can refer you anytime, and anyone can help you anytime. So what we are offering you with this is a lifetime career opportunity, not just one time we get you placed and we are done. We are here to, with this portal, you have a lifetime career job opportunity with Iron Skills. Our placement ratio across courses has been 81% per students, per 100 students, which means out of 100 students, 81 students definitely get placed. That has been our placement ratio. And the highest CTC that we have seen till now is 36 lakh INR per annum. That is the highest CTC that we have seen across placements. This is just to showcase that how wide and how diverse our alumni is. And as you see, all of them are top companies, global companies. And this shows you the strength of our alumni, the students that have passed and done courses with us where they are today. This is just a snapshot or glimpse of what value we bring to you, and what we try to help you achieve that status and that job that you want. And as you can see, these are all global companies we posted. So thank you. That was my bit. Over to you, Dipanshu.
Jatin, there is a few questions that people have asked, so if you can just also help them to answer, so
Sure, sure.
it will be better. So someone asked about the is business analyst and data analyst course are the same? So I just help them to understand. Yes, most likely the learning is same, but the implementation is kind of a difference where you limit it to only basically business related decision. You will be helping them,
Yes.
right? And then one question is AI going to replace the jobs for these people in future? So if you can just address this question, it will be better.
All right. Okay. So first I'll understand the business analyst and data analyst is actually confused a lot of time, but mostly they are a very overlapping job profile. As a business analyst, you would be required to also look after the project management part of the job. So as a data analyst, your job will be to just analyze the data and give a strategy, provide a recommendation report, and you're done with it. But as a business analyst, you will also be expected to go back and monitor that whether those recommendations were successfully implemented or not. So you are not only looking after the analysis part, but you're also looking after the business part. And that is why the combined together, it is known as a business analyst job. So people who are doing project management already, or who are handling projects or at a project manager situation, they have that experience. And once they do this data analyst course, they can also be easily working as a business analyst as well. That is the answer to this question, that they are overlapping courses. The only part is, as the Pancho rightly pointed out, that business analyst has this business responsibility attached to his data analyst opportunity, his responsibilities. So if you are an MBA, for example, or a BBA, and you are doing a data analyst course, then you are 100% business analyst. But I have seen people who worked as data analysts and then enter into business analyst eventually, because as they grow, they are managing teams, they are managing projects. So they eventually enter into a business analyst role. So that is one thing. Then there was this question that AI reducing the job. So it is a myth. See, I won't say that AI will consume some jobs. They have already started doing that. But what AI can do is AI can code for you. That is the maximum that AI can do. And that is not even still, we are not at a situation where AI is effectively coding. So AI can give code solutions to you, but it cannot analyze your situation, because AI will always have one thing missing, and that is the human factor. So AI will not know what is going outside right now. You will have to feed that to AI. So AI can only assist you. It can be an assistant to data analytics, but AI cannot take away your job. So don't worry about that, oh, AI will eventually take up all the jobs and this field is dying and that field is dying. No, it's not like that. You will always need strategy makers. You will always need analytical people out there. And what if the server crashes and the AI is not working? Then what, the company will stop running? No, it will not. There will always be the human factor involved. AI cannot realize if AI is analyzing a weather data, it is not looking at the sky and suddenly noticing that there is a sudden change in the weather. It will only get that when some person sitting in that room feeds it, oh, suddenly there are clouds and high wind going. Then AI will decide something. And that is also based on practicality, on some data that has been fed to it. There will always be a bias. For example, I'll tell you, ChatGPT was launched and it was a sensation. And initially, now they are updating it. But when ChatGPT was launched, there was so many data, so many questions that it would answer in a way that you can't even imagine. For example, someone sitting in India just asked ChatGPT, write an essay about Amitabh Bachchan, and the answer was, I don't know Amitabh Bachchan. So AI is just replicating what four persons sitting in that room are asking it to do. So those four persons cannot take decisions for every industry in the world. So AI can never replace these jobs. Don't ever think these are just myths generated in the industry to scare and to run around people. But AI can never take your job. Don't worry about that. It can only take away jobs of junior coders. That I can definitely say that in the future, junior coders or engineers who are into hardcore coding, like computer engineers, I would say, their job is something that would be taken from AI. That AI can take, and that is I'm talking about 10 or 15 years down the line, which is still a long way to go. So yeah, it is only there to assist you. You are forgetting a code, you are forgetting a syntax, you're stuck somewhere, you ask the AI and it will help you. Okay, you write this, you try this code, or you try this solution. It is only for that. So don't worry about that myth. All right.
Perfect.
And
So there is a
who,
question with Chirag as well, right? So Chirag is asking about, so how relevant will be the skills we learn here, says 5 year down the line, how the AI impact the job market?
again, I'm telling you, you are relevant for another, I would say, data analyst as a field is relevant for another 100, years. And this is something I'm saying because that is what we can foresee till now. And that is why, because I'm telling you, analytics is a very different job. You will always need someone to understand the data and give you strategy. No AI will be ever able to do that. Understand, AI does not have the human factor. It is an artificial intelligence. It cannot give you strategic decisions. AI will never know that. You might be sitting in a scenario, or you might be attending a conference and you come to know some companies are coming up with a new drug, and you immediately go back to your company and change your strategy. AI cannot do that because AI is not sitting in that conference. AI does not even know. AI is not talking to people and understanding what is happening in the industry. Really, AI is not getting up and reading newspaper every day. AI is getting feeding information from persons sitting and controlling that AI. So it will be a highly biased result. No company would ever trust strategy written by AI. And if AI would have been that successful, then why there had been all the universities and all the companies have started putting up AI plagiarized tools. So these tools will immediately catch if you have written reports using these AIs. So if AI was so trustworthy, why would have these tools will be invented? So if you are sitting in a company or you're sitting in a university and you write a report using AI, they will immediately reject you. And why they're doing that? Because they don't trust AI. So don't worry, AI is just there to assist you, to help you with tasks. Because you can't have a human coming along with you all the time, and that is why an artificial assistant is there, like ChatGPT or Gemini or Copilot, which would assist you in your job when you're stuck somewhere, in your basic tasks like coding. So that is what AI is going to do. Don't worry, it's not going to take your job. Your jobs will always be relevant. You're an analyst. Analyst will always be relevant. Don't worry. There are lot of companies who are still not going completely online because their data is highly sensitive, and they have to invest heavily if they go to clouds to into anti-hacking and security features. And because of that, still there are a lot of companies who have a very limited digital presence. So for them, AI will not work because they have to feed data to that, and it's a sensitive data. You can feed bank informations to AI; it will immediately be hacked and used. You can only analyze bank information or credit scores information or stock information as a human, where you sign an NDA and you're legally implicable for that. AI can do that. You cannot feed it. ChatGPT specifically sends a disclaimer: do not feed any sensitive information to ChatGPT because it can be easily accessed by anyone. So always keep that in mind, that AI will change your job or will consume you is a myth. As a data analyst, I can 100% sure, and I can say that with full confidence, that data analytics job would not be taken. It will be relevant. It was always relevant. Even, and I'm talking about when I passed out in 2009, there were no such tools. There was no AI. There was only Microsoft Excel and Microsoft PowerPoint, and we still were doing an analytics job because analysis is something which is always required. It is a potato. It will be used in every vegetable, no matter what, and it will always stay relevant. So don't worry. These are all myths, and I request you to stay away from them. All right. Abhishek has a question. Everyone say online internship is not good. Is it true? Abhishek, I'm telling you, it depends on the industry you are in. It depends on the scenario you are in. As a data analyst, the biggest advantage that you get is that you are not required to present physically for your job. And I'm working as a data analyst. I'm running my own company as a data analyst for past 4 years, and I'm sitting in India. And 95% of my clients are from Europe and Americas, and I've never met them physically, or I've never been to their company physically. But I'm handling their projects and their entire work because data analytics is a job where you have the advantage and benefit to work online and to work remotely because it is something where no physical work is involved. So in this scenario, in particularly data analytics scenario, an online internship is as good and as equivalent as a physical internship. I hope that answers your question. No, Tarun, this is not. This is a different type of internship. So it is not that you'll get a PPO after internship. It's a project internship where you'll be doing a project with these companies, and then these companies would be um, helping you. Giving you a project certificate. But there is no chance of PPOs. If there is an opportunity in that company, then we can definitely link you up for that. We'll help you with that. But that is not related to your internship. But yeah, if there is an opening in that same company, then obviously your project internship would be a benefit, but PPO is not there. Any other questions that I missed?
Vishal has one question, I guess. What amount of learning from this course will be relevant out there in the market for a job in real life in analyst role?
Yes, so Vishal, that is what I explained you, that when you're doing a data analytics project, it is not just one part of the job. Mostly when you're working as a data analyst, you have to prepare your data. You have to transform and query the data. Then you have to do modeling on the data. And then you have to report the data. So for preparing the data, you should know Excel. For querying the data, you should know SQL. For modeling, you should know Python or R. We are teaching you both. And for reporting visualization, which is the most important part of your job, you should know one of the dashboard presentation tools like Power BI or Tableau or Alteryx, and we are teaching you three of them. So I would say all of it is relevant when you go out and search for a data, and because they'll ask you when you look at data analyst job descriptions, there will be you should know SQL, you should know Python, you should know Power BI. So all these, you know, this every topic that we cover will be relevant to your job when you pass the course. Yes, all the skills would be totally covered in the job to a professional level, definitely. So Sai has a question: how much time should we dedicate every day for the course? Sai, I would
Let me,
okay. Yes, you can
yeah,
take over.
right. So basically, Sai, as I have already answered, that there is a two different batch that you will be having here in our training program. One program is commence on weekends, where you have to give 3 hours a day for learning purpose only, which will be in the session with the trainers that you will be learning. So it will be Saturday and Sunday, both days for three hours, right? So it will be three hours on both of the days. And if you are just doing the weekdays batch, then you have classes on 3 different days, like Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and it will be 2 hours every day for learning purpose. But then after you have some assignments and projects needs to be done, so that is required some additional number of hours. So throughout the week, if you talk about, on the day when you have classes, it will be three hours on weekend. On the day, on weekdays when you have classes, it will be two hours a day. And then rest of the time, you can say approximately 10 to 12 hours total in a week you will be needed to complete the course, right? I hope that answers, Sai. Perfect.
Okay, Bharat has a question that knowledge of relational databases or normalization. Yes, Bharat, it's part of standard data analytics. Relational databases is one most important part, and especially when during the SQL course um, you will be taught about RDBMS, that is Relation Database Management Systems, and not just during SQL, but during R and Python also you'll be taught about how to connect RDBMS systems to R and Python and how to import data from them and how to. Normalization is actually a different part of dealing with database or data. But yes, you'll be all of these topics will be covered, so you don't have to worry about that. I hope that answers your question. Then Tarun has a question that if I join some same energy domain, how much hike percentage can I expect? You can say a range because I hear 250% or 100% hike like this. Tarun, I have been in industry for almost more than 13, 14 years. And I have never seen, even if students passing out from IIT and IIMs, getting a height of 250% or 100%. Uh, and I have friends from IIMs and IITs, and I haven't ever seen in any industry, in any market, any point of time, that any person who's getting a hike that much, 100% or 250% of hike is unheard of until unless you open your company and you sell it. Even the person who invented WhatsApp and sold it never got this much hike. So this is unheard of. This is not practical. And I don't know. I mean, sorry, this is probably something people are saying. I don't know. Probably if some other course person is telling you, then he's lying to you. We don't lie to our students. So this amount of hike is not possible. It's not practical. What I can say is, depending upon your knowledge domain, I would say a standard hike percentage is 10 to 15%. But since you will have the benefit of passing a master's course, that may go up to 20 to 25% in the same domain. In the same domain. If you're not in the domain, then it can also be same. But if you're talking about energy domain, I would say it would range from 10 to 25%, not more than that. Nobody gives that. Ankit has a question. Do we need to give extra hours after the lectures? Yes, Ankit, you would need to give some extra hours because we give class exercises, we give you assignments. And if you do not, I mean, it is an understood practice that once you attend the class, we immediately upload a session recording. So you go back and see that session recording. And if you have some doubts, you can note it down and we discuss it in the next class. So you will, I mean, it would be beneficial for you if you give some time after the class is over to understand what you did during the class and what you understood during the class, and obviously the class exercise and the assignments that we have given to you to complete those as well. So you will need that time. Sometimes there are some topics that you won't understand in the first go. So you'll have to again watch that session and understand and, clear your doubts. Yes, Hema, Alteryx, yes, you're right. Power BI and Tableau are the most common, most widely used. But we did not want you to limit. There are still, I would say, a domain of companies which are using Alteryx. And we did not want you to limit to not be able to apply to those companies because you don't know that skill. So that is why we have covered Alteryx as well. And so it just opens you a wide array of opportunities. Yes, I know most companies are focusing on Power BI and Tableau, but Alteryx is just there is no harm in learning an additional, added advantage. It just gives an edge. So I think with Alteryx, you'll have an extra opportunity to industries and companies that are using Alteryx as a DI tool. Sai has a question. Will we be taught generative AI? No, Sai, generative AI is a completely data scientist and a data engineering focused role. And that is hardly that I would say for that generative AI, you should have a technical background to understand the logics and to understand the algorithms and to write one. So no, we don't cover generative AI. Data analyst is an entirely different career path, and generative AI and data science is an entirely different career path. All right. So Vishal has a question. Do we get any assignments or anything to work during the no training days? Yes, Vishal, as I told you, there will be assignments that you will get, which will be graded. Apart from that, there are class exercises also that are discussed in every day in the class. We'll be giving you some questions to go back and work with, and those solutions will be discussed in the next class. And we, as a tutor, will show you our solutions, that how we solved it, so that you can, you can compare your answers, and we'll have a discussion about it. So yes, you will be getting class exercises and assignments which you can do after the training days. So that will help you in learning better. Rahul has a question. If I have a doubt in a topic after the class, how can I get them cleared later? Rahul, as I told you, we follow a practice of a doubt clearing session in start of every class. So before starting a class, we give 10-15 minutes for doubt clearing for the past class. So you can clear your doubts there. And even if you're not able to do that in that amount of time, you can always write an email, or you can always contact the tutor, and we'll solve that. And if in certain cases, if it's the doubt is, I mean, it's an entire topic and we cannot go back to entire topic, I've done that. So I ask a student to spare out 15 to 20 minutes after the class is done, and I cleared that out. So we can do that as well. And also, if most of the students in class have that doubts, we also hold extra classes for that. So don't worry about every doubt will be solved of every individual. Hema has a question that I have 15 years of experience in business development, program management, operations, etc. in the industry. Now I have a gap of years, just wondering how I can go about job hunting in data analytics after completing the course. So you can always, Hema, this is not a, I mean, you can always say that you took a sabbatical, and I would say there's one advantage with women in the industry, that when women say that they took a sabbatical to look after the family, it is accepted as a valid reason for not doing job for a certain amount of time. So I always advise to my female students that if you have a gap, always spin it as that you took a sabbatical to look after the family, and now you want to come back and you did a master's course during that. So that gives you an advantage, and it kind of, diminishes your 2 years. So that is how I advise you to spin it off. So you don't have to worry about that. If it's a large time, like 3 4 years, then obviously it's hard to justify. But as a female, you guys have this advantage that you can spin off this 2 years gap as a sabbatical to look after the family. Is there any exam at the end of the class, or at what basis will you provide this? So we have graded assignments that at the end of the class, every student has to do, and those assignments are graded. And uh, that is how, once you complete those assignments, we'll provide you the certificate. You have to complete and submit those assignments. What would be the pace the course considering the syllabus and time duration? Would it run like a boot camp or a regular? It will not be a boot camp, and that is what I told you, Vishal, that this is one of the USPs of uh, having with IM Skills, is that we have created a course scenario. We have created a situation where you will be mimicking an actual education, actual class. You'll feel that you're sitting in an actual class. It will be an interactive class, and we focus on peer-to-peer learning and an interaction between the teacher and the students. So it won't be a boot camp where we won't be interacting with you. I have, personally, I have extended, like we decided that there will be 8 classes for Python, and I extended it to 11 classes, because one class was just spent on discussing and clearing doubts of one topic. So it's not a boot camp that we are focused on time, that we have to complete this in this class, so we won't take it. No, don't worry. It's an interactive class, and even if we have to take 2 or 3 classes extra, we don't shy away from that. Our main purpose is that you end up understanding what we are teaching you. As I told you, we are here to mentor you, not teach you. Okay. Then we have a question from uh, okay. Yeah, Bharat. So if you have any questions regarding the assignment or the concept, as pointed out, the feedback will be provided to your that questions for your particular assignment, and there will be discussion regarding the assignment as well. So don't worry about that. And even if you're still not confident or you still not understand, you can always write to your teacher about that question in the assignment once the assignments have been graded, the feedback has been provided to you. Dipanshu, would you like to showcase something
Yeah, I just
further?
want to complete this particular presentation. So I believe you have answered all the questions of respective people joined this particular session. So now we can just simply like help the people to understand about the course structure, and also help them to understand about the learning pattern that we have. And the next batch is starting. I can share with all of them, and there is a surprise that I would like to share, so that they simply can go ahead and can make their enrollment with the program, right? So I hope like all the questions has been answered by Gaurav like very politely and very greatly, right? So thanks Gaurav for helping people for all these questions. So right now, Prateek asked one more question. What about the placement and internship opportunity? So yes, we have shared it various times. During the complete program, after completion of the course, we will be helping you with the internship. There are remote internship. There are internship with the companies, but both has a different aspects. If you go with the internship as a remote internship with IM Skills, that is a non-paid one, which we will be helping with the big organization like Accenture, TCS, PwC, Quantium, and you will be able to mention all these heavy companies in your resume. That makes your CV even more heavier, right? Apart from this, if you want to go somewhere and do the internship in your local areas, then yes, we have the opportunity available that we have various companies associated with us. There are 500 plus hiring partners associated with us who look for the job and internship opportunity for our student at the respective location. So whichever location you are from, we definitely can help you to find a internship and job opportunity in the respective location. Is it helpful for a 1 year student, first year student? Okay, yeah, you still can learn. It's a skill. So if you learn one skill, that will be always helpful. So you can definitely grow in future in the same direction and can make a career in that particular industry.
And I would like
Okay.
to add to that, Ritika, that this is a master's course. This is equivalent to a master's certificate course. So once you'll be sitting in your college campus placements and you'll be showing in your resume that you have got a master's certificate course and you have got a project in internship certificate from global top companies. This will definitely make you stand apart from the entire crowd, and it will definitely pump up your placement chances at the college for sure.
Perfect. Okay, so guys, all the people who have a queries related to the program, I let me just help them to understand the complete about the program, that what all we will be offering here. So the program we will be covering, it is going to complete all the learnings within just 6 months, right? So all the people have a question that whether it will be covered in 6 months or not. They simply can look at the complete structure here. So here is the learning that what all we will be covering in the 6 months. So everything will be covered. So when you talking about advanced Excel, all these topics will be taught to you. Then you have a VBA, right? Then Excel, Power BI, Python, Tableau, R for data science, and Alteryx. So all these topics will be covered in the same time frame, right? And the best part, all thing is not just covered theoretically. So everything we will be covering through hands-on projects. So every class, after your every set of like topic or module completion, there are projects and assignments, right? So you will get certain assignments that you have to complete. Apart from this, you will get also the like module projects which you have to complete, right? So there are 16 projects related to every learning. So let's say for Excel, there are two projects. For VBA, there are two different projects. For SQL, there will be three different projects. Then for Power BI, Python, R, and for Tableau and Alteryx, right? So total 16 projects you will be working upon throughout this training program, right? Apart from this, if I'll talk about the certification, then yes, you will be certified by IM Skills. Then you also have the opportunity to get certification from Google and Microsoft. You can like put these certification into your profile as well after giving their exam or respective exam on their website, right? For internship, as I said, we will be helping you to do internship with the PwC, Accenture, Quantium, Tata, all these big companies. They will be rewarding you with internship certification, which you also can add to your profile. So all these things will be covered within the same time frame, within just 6 months of the time. For covering this course, we have two different batches available. One batch is going to be the weekend batch, where your classes will be only on Saturday and Sundays, like weekends, and the timing will be 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Right? And the another batch we have for the people who are working, or let's say don't want working on Saturdays as well. So they just simply can do the classes over the evening after their office hours. So it will be Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 3 days a week, and it will be 2 hours each day. So time commitment every week remain the same. Here you will be doing two classes of 3 hours, which is total 6 hours, and here you will be doing three classes of 2 hours, which is again 6 hours. right? So time commitment every week remains same. So the course duration is also going to be remain same. So I just want to have a quick acknowledgement from all of you, which particular batch you are more keen for, whether the weekdays or weekend. If you are interested for weekend, just simply write weekend. And if you are interested for weekdays, simply write weekdays in the chat box. So can I have a quick reply from all of you guys? Meanwhile, I can read the question for Prateek. Can I get the recording of previous batch also? Because I'll be joining college from 16th July. So I want to learn now at a fast speed. Yes, Prateek. So don't worry about it. As I have shown you guys, this is the LMS account which will be created for all of you, right? This LMS account is going to help you to keep record of everything that you will be learning in this program. So there is some pre-reading material where we have the resources, software links, where to download, how to install, everything is here. And then there will be a guided session to you as well given by the respective trainer. They will be helping you to also understand how to go ahead and do this particular process. Then you have a session recording for both the batches, irrespective of which batch you enroll. So if you enroll for weekend batch, you have all the previous recordings available, right? Since like the last year itself, we have all the recordings available here, right? So you can go through all these recordings for all the sessions, not only for one of them. Even if you want, you can go with the data analytics using Excel, then Python classes is also there, installation process is there, right? And then your assignments, if I'll talk about the assignment, then the previous recordings are here, right? If I'll talk about the assignments and the sheets, then there are trainer who will be teaching you live in the class. They also share with you all the sheets that they will be working with. They share with you like the process they have done within the class itself. And after that, you have the same files with you through which you can also practice the same thing or similar kind of process. Then you have your assignments available, like you have all these assignments are available to complete after completion of your classes, right? Same with the final assignment for Excel and VBA are here. For every particular topic, you have the all material available under the same section, right? So this learning is going to be covered, all the aspects of it through practical implementation, through projects and assignments, and that all will be uploaded into your LMS. You simply can download and can send it to us over the email ID of the trainers that they will be taking care, and they simply can give you the feedback on your assignments, right? So as I can see that most of you have chosen the different batches, some of you have chosen the weekdays, and some of you have looked for the weekend batch, right? So right now I have a very much surprise for all of you, and that surprise is something which will help you to save few bucks. And here I'm sharing the presentation with you. Right, so these are the hiring partners and all which I have just shown you over the website itself. So now this is the surprise part. So the fee for the training program we have, it is a 58,882 rupees or 824 USD. So right now I'm giving a coupon code to all of you guys who all have attended this session. This coupon code exclusively valid for today only, guys. So you just have to make your enrollment after this session so that you can take the advantage of this coupon code, and there will be a 10% instant discount on your cart when you just add the course in your cart. Just apply this coupon code and you'll be able to get 10% discount over your course fee. So I'm just sharing the coupon code here in the chat box. You just simply copy this, and here is the link I'm sharing with you. So whatever the batch you have decided, whether it is a weekend or it is a weekday, we have limited seats available in both the batches. Hardly 3 or 4 seats are left in both the batches. So the people who want to enroll for the weekdays, they just quickly go ahead and make your enrollment. And same for the people who just want to do with the weekend. Right. So here is the link I am sharing with all of you where you can make your enrollment. Just click on this link. While you are checking out, there is an option of coupon code. Just put the coupon code 20th June demo there, and that coupon code will be deactivated at midnight today itself, right? So just don't delay this. So if you just want to make your enrollment for any of the batch, just take the advantage of this additional savings that we will be giving you, right? So I just want to get a quick feedback from all of you regarding this particular session. How is the session? If you like it, you simply can share with us. And if you have any queries still, you can let us know. So right now I have Saroj. I'm from Nepal. Maybe I could not be able to enroll right now because of a payment system. So like you can talk to your counselor, I guess, but I believe the this particular discount coupon is valid for tonight itself. So you can just talk with your counselor. If they can help you with something, then definitely you can consider it, right? So all the people who just want to go ahead and make the enrollment with the given discount, they can make it today itself. Right, Saroj? Daniel, perfect. Daniel, you can simply go ahead, can make it for weekdays. The link I have given, you can use that and can make your enrollment over here. Any other queries, questions you guys have? Like Jatin is still here with me, and if you have any program related question, you also can ask. But when is the next class cohort? So we have already shared with you the upcoming one. If you want the next one, then you have to wait till then, right? So my team is gonna share it with you soon. So they will be share with you the dates. Or if you are already connected with one of our counselor, you can keep checking with them what about the next batches. So they will share with you the next dates. And if you want to register for the future dates, you still can make your enrollment with the given discount to date itself, right? And can update that you want to join from the next month, or maybe you want to join from the this particular date. In brochure, classes starts every weekend. Yeah, because not every weekend we have like a specified weekend or weekdays. Classes will be on every weekend, right? So if you join the course, then it will be on every weekend. So it is, let's say if you join this batch starting from 22nd, so your classes will be on every weekend, like Saturday and Sunday. That is the like something brochure is indicating. I'm not from India, so how can I claim coupon? Same the coupon code. Just click on the link I have shared. You can make the fee payment using like your preferred payment modes, and then you can put your coupon code there. If you want, I can show you the process here. Like you simply, once you guys click over here on this particular link, it will redirect you to the payment gateway where you have this course is available. You just click on add to cart. Once you click on this add to cart option, then there is an option of view cart. You will be able to see, click on the view cart. Then you are here on this particular page. And here you have to mention the coupon code. And once you paste your coupon code here, the one I have shared, then the discount will be applicable, right? Fine, Dipankar. And then you can proceed with the registration. There is a Razor Pay option for the people outside India. They can complete the checkout with the help of Razor Pay. Is there any EMI option for the payment? Yes, we have the options available. If you own any Indian bank credit card, you can take up to 3 EMIs on your credit card, and those 3 EMI will be interest free. You don't have to pay any interest on them. It will be a no cost EMI we will be providing you. So whatever the interest amount bank will charge you, we refund it over your credit card, right? So let's say if you are paying this fee with 10% discount. After that, it will be somewhere around, let's say, 53,000 rupees. And that 53,000 rupees you are paying using your credit card, that will be some 1,500 rupees interest amount bank will charge you. So that 1,500 rupees will be refunded to you on your credit card in next 5 to 7 business days by IIM Skills, right? Got it? So this is a no cost EMI you will be able to get. I am in Ghana. How do I pay? You can use the same link if you are from Ghana. That link I have shared, it is a customized link. When you use it from outside India, you're able to see the fees in USD, right? And you can make it from there, right? So it is not a link which you only can use in India. The link I have shared, you can use it from anywhere. Got it? Got it, Daniel. I hope that answers your questions, and Deepika as well. Perfect. Okay, great, guys. Is there any other queries you have related to the program or related to the course or the fees or the batches or anything else or the industry, right? If yes, you still can ask, or if no, then we quickly can end this session and you guys can just go ahead and can complete the admission process. Me and my friend are joining together. Will we get extra discount? No, Sai, absolutely not. Because this is something we are already giving you a discounted fees right now for the appreciation of your time, right? We understand the time is really important for each one of you. So if the people are giving us a time for more than 1 hour in this session, in this time, 8 to 9, then definitely we just want to appreciate you guys with some incentives here or with some additional discount that we have already given. So you simply can share this coupon code with your friend and both of you can enroll right away to avail this. Got it, Sai? Because we also have a very affordable fees. If you compare our course with any industry course, they are charging you in lakhs, 1.5 lakhs, 2 lakhs, that kind of the fees people are charging. So we are charging you a very nominal amount. So I believe this appreciation of like token of appreciation that we are giving you as a 10% discount, you should accept this. Okay, so that's all for the today. Is Jatin anything you want to share, or we can just yeah?
No, thank you for your patience and listening to us, guys. And again, if you go back and you still have questions, our counseling team and admin team is at your disposal, and you can always ask those questions to them. And if you have any questions related to course and understanding that as well, you can ask them. They will pass it on to us, and we'll relay the answer to you. We are here to help you make decisions.
Perfect. Yes, Vishal, definitely you have realized this that you have taken the right decision and joined the right organization, because here you will be getting everything which is required to become a effective data analyst. The code will be valid for today only. Yes, it is specifically for the people who have joined this today's session, and it specifically will be expired by tonight itself, right? So Deepika, EMIs are through credit card. If you use any Indian bank credit card, you simply can connect, like use the same link, can pay through that, can opt for the EMI option there, right? And in EMI option, there will be like you will be able to see an option for credit card EMIs. So using that particular EMI, or credit card EMI option, you can opt for up to three EMIs. So up to three EMIs, all the interest will be waived off by IM skills. So let's say if you choose for the three EMIs option, it will be somewhere around like let's say 17 to 18,000 per month that will be deducted from your card. And that has an interest amount of 1,500 rupees or 1,400 rupees. And that interest amount will be refunded to you on your credit card by IIM skills. Will there any assistant for installing the software? Of course, yes, Nia. The training, every particular module has a first session, and that first session is all about helping you to set up your computer, right? So you will be setting up your laptop, desktop, or you have to install the software. So our trainer will be assisting you in that. So don't worry. No, absolutely not. NRI account cannot be used for EMIs as it is only applicable on the Indian credit card. So if you just from outside India, then you can simply have to pay it in one go. You can use this link and can complete your fee payment at once. Or you can ask your bank after paying here, you can ask your bank in UK to divide this amount into EMIs or installment. They'll do it from their end, right? They divide the transaction into parts for you. And we can still give you the 1,500 rupees of interest waiver in that particular case, right? That works, Dolly? Perfect. Sure, Dipankar, you can talk to like the counselor, and that person will be helping you with all the installment option we have. So if you have talked with Vikas or like say Bhaskar or any other person or in the counseling team, they will be able to help you in that particular process. Just get connected with them, update them right away that yes, will I be able to get coupon? Yeah, I have already given you the coupon. You just try to connect with them right away and ask them, how can I enroll with the EMI option? They give you the process and you just simply complete that process and you will be able to get the given discount, which I have shared today itself, right? So thanks, guys. I hope that this session helped all of you to understand so much about data analytics industry and to move forward with the data analytics skills at IAM Skills. So looking forward to see you in the training program as well. So good luck to all of you and have a great, like, have a good night and have a great learning ahead with us. Okay. So shall I disconnect, guys? I hope there will be no more questions. Perfect. So 5 more seconds. Five, four, three, two. Yeah, please, Vishal. Yeah, all the testimonials we have already on our website, and if you want, you can check out with the like people who have already enrolled with us. So there are all the things are mentioned over our website itself. So it is so transparent, so you don't have to worry about it, right? So all the things are there itself. You just can like connect with anyone with the over the LinkedIn, can check with them, right? So all the process is available and it's completely transparent, right? So don't worry about this. Perfect. Okay, guys, have a good night and have a great learning ahead. And looking forward to see you enrolling in this particular training program. And good luck, guys. Bye bye.